Seriously, if you can't get the Williams-Sonoma Willie Bird next year, don't get anything. Just get a regular Butterball.
So we're back from our Thanksgiving vacation, our wedding vacation, and all of the above. It's time for the 15-Minute Morning Show podcast. Here we go with, we got a full house. We've got Gandhi and Skeery and Garrett and Scotty B.
Hi.
And there's Danielle.
Hello.
And, of course, there's Straight Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was lovely.
Not what
nice.
you told us during the song.
Well, I don't know if I could talk about that. I alluded to something. I think, listen, when people are making plans, just stick to when they tell you to show up.
Yeah,
That's
don't
all
be
I'm
late.
saying. Don't be late.
Don't be late.
And if you are going to be late, you should expect the consequences of being late. If it's a dinner.
Or at least say I'm sorry.
Right.
I was 2 hours late, but they knew that because I said I'm at the parade.
Oh.
We have to get back from the city. They knew. They said, "Don't worry, take your time. We have lots of appetizers." And I said, "Don't wait for us."
They were 4 hours late.
Oh, well, that's a lot. That's
Not cool.
bad.
Not cool.
Yeah, not cool.
I was that guy this Thanksgiving, the guy who came early, and it was like, things are not ready yet. Maybe I could help you guys set up. I hate that. Because I don't like when people come early to my things.
Oh, there's nothing worse than being early to anything.
It's terrible.
Why
But
were you early?
I mistimed it. I thought there was going to be traffic on the way to my brother's house, and there just simply wasn't
then
any.
drive around the block.
Yeah, go
Or
sit in the
sit in
car.
your car.
Go to the Starbucks.
We can do that.
Yeah, you just like pull over somewhere. and
Yep.
just-
Well, yeah, or
We do
if,
it.
if
Kill some
you're
time.
for an Uber or whatever, you say, "Hey, man, we got to go in circles."
Mm-hmm.
So
Why
when should you show up? Exactly at the time? Like if they said, hey, be here at 3, you show up exactly at 3, you're like 3:05?
I'm usually like at 3:05.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm always
Within
right
5
on
and 10
time.
minutes.
Right on
Because
time.
they're usually
that?
not exactly ready normally at 3. They need a little more time.
What'd you say?
I say within like 5 to 10 minutes after the start time. Because you don't want to ring the doorbell at 3.
No.
But 3:05 is okay.
I know
3:10 is
someone.
okay.
We all know this person. I'm not going to use the person's name, but they would show up early and then always be the last to leave.
No, God, get a life.
Don't be that person.
No.
The lingerer.
I know, and you're like packing up to-go boxes. Here, you want some stuff to go?
Right.
Yeah.
And
Get
what's
out.
the rule as far as like dishes and cleaning up? You need to volunteer, right? Like, hey,
Yeah, of
well,
course.
Totally.
all right, well, that didn't happen either.
Oh, really? These sounds like a
Is it also
joy.
BYO on the plastic takeaway containers? Because my mother brings a shopping bag full of them wherever she goes.
You know what my
Do-
sister did? This was so nice. She bought each of us our own set of takeaway containers.
Isn't that nice?
That is nice.
Because you can't expect the host to just have like a closet full of this stuff. I don't know. Well, my mom did the right thing, but I think it's a little tacky.
I'm going to comment on 2 things we just talked about.
Yep.
First of all, about BYO, just because you bring a bottle of wine doesn't mean they have to serve it
Nope.
there.
Yes.
Right.
Nope,
You're not
that's
bringing
right.
it to drink it yourself. You're
Right.
bringing it as a gift.
Yes.
Right.
Never did see that, Camus.
Exactly. Also,
Scary.
thank you. Also, doing the dishes. See, I don't want you to help me with the dishes because that's my time to get away from you to go do the dishes.
Well, what about at least clearing the table?
You can help,
Yeah.
but I like to do most of it myself. I don't want anyone fucking with my dishwasher because I know how dishwashers work. I don't want to. I need that alone time to get away from you.
I could see that. I could see that.
I'm not trying to be mean.
And how long do you guys sit at the dinner table for? Because we were there for, the first time we were there, I think around 35, 45 minutes. Just seems like a lot of work building up for a very short meal. Does that make sense? Like you spent
But don't
all
you
day
talk
cooking.
and like catch up, get
Yeah.
get
Right.
seconds?
No, and not everyone was preparing all day. They just showed up.
Yeah.
Like
I
how
got-
much
I
did
got-
you prepare?
Sorry.
A lot, actually.
You did? What?
I got to where I was going, and they asked me to hang pictures. So like I got there, and they put me to work. It's like, here's a tape measure, a hammer, and a nail. Can you please
Good.
hang these 2 pieces
I
of
love
art
that.
you
Oh my
just bought?
gosh.
Let's hang up our new artwork. Well, can we wait till Thanksgiving? Scotty B's coming over.
Scary, how was your expensive turkey?
I told you we had to get a backup turkey
Yeah,
because
but-
the original,
But tell us about this heritage bird.
the heritage bird.
Heritage. It was
Heritage.
heritage.
It was dry.
Really?
You know why? Because the other one we get from the Williams-Sonoma Free Willie Bird, that one is a pre-brined turkey. And I got to say, brining makes all the difference. Because this one was not brined, and it was a little gamey. And
Well, you know those older breeds of bird. They're like a wild turkey is actually mostly dark meat.
Yeah,
so it's
like
going to
eating-
dry out.
It's like the mutton of the bird family.
there was definitely a lot of dark meat on this thing. And my father pulled me aside and said, Anthony, seriously, if you can't get the Williams-Sonoma Willie Bird next year, Don't get anything.
I guess
Just
you're
get a
shocked.
regular
Spoiled.
butterball.
You ruined
Spoiled your dad.
Thanksgiving?
I ruined it.
That's what I'm
Because I ordered late and they only had 10-pound
I
turkeys
remember.
left.
They had chewy birds left.
So-
These were not happy.
No, so I had to go with a backup company.
I got to tell you, I have never been disappointed by a butterball ever.
Yeah.
I mean, they're filled with chemicals.
And lots of
Seriously, I mean, it's like Chernobyl rolling out of that bird, but they're always so good.
My brother made a turkey for the first time, and it was so moist and delicious. It was probably one of the best we've ever had. I'm like,
Did you have
"This is-"
ziti too?
I made lasagna, yeah.
Oh God,
It
you
was so
Italians, I
good.
love
my
your-
quiches were the hit of the parade. It was so great.
The quiches you ordered, not made.
I didn't make them. I ordered them. But
Right.
you know what? They were made to order, and they were beautiful quiches, and they went like that.
Well, eggs are always fun. You can get so creative with eggs. Anyone help me out? Eggs?
Yeah, eggs.
Yeah.
What about the Gandhi Thanksgiving? What do you guys eat?
We had a great time. So we did a really traditional Thanksgiving
Right.
this year. My cousin just bought a house in Nashville. She wanted to host. I think she will never do it again.
No.
Yeah.
My other cousin clogged her sink during all of the cooking, which caused quite the problem. She put potato peels down the sink, which she
Oh,
didn't know.
never do
She
that.
didn't do. She's like, I do it at my house all the time. I can't believe I can't do it. So the sink was out of order. It caused a lot of drama. But it was good. It was, regular American food. I am not a fan of turkey ever. I never have been.
You like the sides though.
I love the sides.
Oh,
the sides
those
are
are
my
the best.
favorite. She made Brussels sprouts that were so good. They were so good.
Speaking of clogging,
Oh God, do we want to hear this?
so you know that story that comes out every year, Brown Friday.
Yeah.
It's like
Yes.
the busiest day for plumbers. I
Boot
asked
knife.
my plumber friend, I'm like, hey, how's Brown Friday going? And he goes, what are you talking about? I go, hey, it's we get this story every year. It's like the biggest day of the year for plumbers. Like you're unclogging toilets left and right. He goes, nobody ever calls because it's 10 times the amount. Like they will charge you
Oh, really?
double or triple.
I thought Super Bowl Sunday was the worst day for plumbers.
That actually would be a good one too.
All that greasy food. I
But yeah,
bet.
they say a lot of people just
Brown Friday.
Brown Friday.
let it boil for a while.
Yeah.
My sister made Kraft macaroni and cheese as like for the kids, and I think I ate most of it.
I love Kraft macaroni and cheese.
It was so
You know,
good.
there's actually a series on History Channel. I think it's The Food That Made America,
Is that one of them?
and they do stories about like Kraft macaroni and cheese, Wonder Bread, and all the things that were around before us, and
Yum.
they're places in history.
That was
And
like-
Kraft macaroni and cheese actually came out during the war,
Did it?
and at the same time, another big product came out.
Hershey?
No.
No.
Oreo.
No. Chef Boyardee.
Yes.
Oh.
I saw that episode.
You saw that episode. So Chef Boyardee almost went out of business, but they saved it because they did rations to send overseas to the troops.
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, speaking of Wonder Bread, that was one of the floats that came by during the Thanksgiving Day parade, and Flava Flav behind me, my favorite bread, Wonder Bread. He's screaming out during
I love
the
that.
parade.
Food that made America. Watch all the episodes. The Kentucky Fried Chicken episode is awesome.
I haven't seen
and,
that one
and
yet.
when Hershey and M&M's Mars, the brothers, and how one guy left, and oh my God, it was that you've got to watch that show. That now that you just brought that up, Elvis, that's
I was talking to you about the Mars family, how they check in and check out. Like they still have punch cards, even like the CEOs, like the big
A
family.
very conservative family, the Mars
Oh
family.
wow.
Yeah, like so when they go into factories, they have their own punch card too. And then if you check in 5 minutes before you're supposed to start and check out exactly on time, you get a bonus at the end of the year.
They
Wow.
sound
Oh
like
wow,
fun.
that's pretty cool.
See, I swear to God, switched at birth. I was born in Mars, member, and
I know
That's
it.
me.
I was born on Mars. What?
Can I? So I posted something over the break that I had no idea would cause so much controversy.
What was it?
How much I hate macaroni and cheese. See this? I think it's the most overrated thing that has ever existed
And
in
that's,
the realm of
you're
food.
entitled to that
I
opinion.
don't think I can talk
But
to you.
I don't like the
See, I got a
sound
lot
it
of-
makes when you stir it though.
I got a lot of this. People were like, "How outrageous! How dare you say such a horrible thing? I don't want to be your friend anymore. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. You've said some crazy things. This is the craziest."
Oh,
I'm like,
please.
"Really?
People need
Mac
new
and
things to
cheese?
get mad at.
Yeah, but I don't like it. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
that's fine. You don't like macaroni and cheese. You don't like cinnamon.
I don't.
You don't like turkey.
Nope.
Vanilla ice cream.
I like flavor. I'm into flavors.
Vanilla is a flavor.
Yeah.
Good flavors. Into the good ones.
Okay.
Yeah, people get really mad about the mac and cheese, so just a heads up.
So there you go. I think we're all caught up.
Anybody else
Scotty?
still eating cake?
Yes,
pies?
pies.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my gosh.
Why don't we eat pies like the rest of the year? Like it's only this like month.
Yeah.
Well,
we eat
it's
nothing
pie
but
season.
pies.
It's pie season.
But like, where do these pies come from all of a sudden? It's like,
From
like
bakeries.
Well, I know that, but why don't you bring them out like in April or July?
I don't know what an April pie.
Pecan pie's so good right
Here's a
now.
question. What's pecan pie? What's that filling?
Pecans.
No, why
No,
not?
there's something else there.
Yeah, what is it?
gelatinous.
Molasses.
What is it?
It's got molasses and sugar, and it's a goop. I don't
Yeah.
know what you call it.
We had one, and my dad goes, "This isn't the best pecan pie I've ever had." I go, "They all taste the same."
No,
Like,
not
My,
true.
my
Not
sister-in-law baked a chess pie, and I'd never had that before.
Chess
It was
pie is
so good.
from the South. We had chess pie.
What is it?
I don't
It's
know.
basically custard. It's like a sugar custard.
Does it look like a chessboard?
No.
No.
Then why do they call it chess
They have
pie?
regular chess pie and they have lemon chess pie.
Yeah.
And, Petey's Pie Company, they're kind of famous for their
It was
chess pies.
delicious.
No kidding.
I
Never
had
heard of
pie
it before.
cakin.
Pie caken's
Pie
always
cakin.
fun.
Yeah,
It's
it was
pie in a
really
cake.
good. Mhm.
So it's the
What's
pie
that?
in the cake.
No, it's the cake in the pie.
Cake in a pie?
So
Yeah.
cake filling in a
Well,
pie.
it's a layer of cake and layer of pie.
Yeah.
It's pie
Oh,
cake.
that sounds
The
yummy.
outside of
Or
it was
cake pie can be-
delicious.
Did anyone
You can't
have
make a
turducken?
decision? Ugh,
Turducken? No.
Something about the turducken really weirds me out. I feel like you're eating, like if a boa constrictor swallowed something. I feel like that's what you're eating. Like the turkey swallowed the duck, swallowed
Yeah.
the
What
chicken,
if
or
a boa
however.
swallowed a pig? It would be boa pork roast.
Bull.
I don't know.
Have you seen the videos of the people that put a Cornish game hen inside of the turkey at Thanksgiving? And as they're carving it on the table, like, oh my God, the turkey was pregnant. And the stupid people are like,
Oh my god.
Stupid
funny.
people.
to do that.
I can't wait for next year. Oh my God, we got a pregnant turkey. And people buy into it?
yeah. They don't realize that turkeys lay eggs.
That's funny.
It's pregnant.
All right,
We've exhausted.
Yeah.
we've exhausted this. As you can tell, we're just now getting back into the swing of things.
Who's
Anyway,
shopping today? Cyber Monday.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Oh, absolutely.
Deals,
Cyber
deals,
Monday,
deals.
let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. Bye.
Bye.